Becky, and welcome back to your Homekeeper. In today's video, I am showing you how I plan out my week. And I use my own planner that I made in just the notes on my iPad. I find that this is just the most effective way for me. So the first thing that I do, actually one of the first things you already saw, is I get Archie's food ready for the week, measured it all out so we are consistently feeding him the right amount of food. Then when I'm in my planner, I delete everything from that I had in there previously, and I make a list of everything that I would like to accomplish. It's kind of like a wish list of when I think, I don't know, maybe you can relate to this, where you create a list of like a bunch of things and then you actually never get to them. That's kind of what this is. It's a list of things that I know I would like to get done. And then after I do that, I have to think about how long it takes me to do those things, and then I kind of plug them into where I think that they need to go. And then if I can't get to everything, then I have to think about, what do I really have to get done, like what needs to get done, and what can I push off or wait for another week. So the next thing I do is my meal plan. I pulled it up in my planner, and then I thought to myself, you know what, I better check the weather before I think about what I'm planning for the week. On this day, on this week, I actually was doing sheet pan meals. So I checked the weather and I was like, good to go. I can use the oven. It's not going to be too warm. And I also like to check the weather too, to make sure I know what I can wear that day. And that's what you're seeing in Pinterest, is I actually created a board that's called This Week's Inspiration. That's where I put the outfits, the whatever recipes I need or whatever in there too. So in my Pinterest boards, I actually have pictures pinned that are like clothes that I have, like colors, textures, whatever, and it helps me decide what I'm gonna kind of put together. So hope that was helpful. Let's take a look at how I meal planned for this week. So doing a mini reset. Yesterday was my birthday, and we had some folks over for dinner, folks meaning my family. And my husband already cleaned the house. He already wiped down the bathroom, washed the floors, vacuumed, all that stuff. So I don't have to do that reset. So what do I have to do? I want to make sure my lunches are ready. Breakfast, I made egg bowls, or breakfast bowls, whatever you call them. But I have a couple of those. I'll make do with what I have. And I also want to get my clothes ready. And my dinners, at least everything up that I need to have upstairs or unthawed or whatever, so I don't have to think about it. And you'll see how I started off the week. I do a lot of planning, which you already saw. I do that usually a few days ahead. Usually it's Saturday morning or Friday night or something like that I'm thinking about the week ahead. So let me get my lunches together. put this rotisserie chicken away because this is where I keep the convenience meals. As you can see, a lot less full than it was last time. Now, I know this week I am doing a sheet pan meal. This is probably not high enough. 2 nights. Today's Monday. So Tuesday will be chicken and vegetables. Wednesday will be salmon and vegetables. And then Friday, I think we're gonna have soup because we haven't had soup in a while. So what soup are we going to have? We have a lot of potato soup. Why don't we do potato soup? So I'm gonna stick this in my refrigerator down here so it can start to unthaw. We have some leftovers down here too. And then we're gonna have hamburgers on Saturday. So whenever I make hamburgers, if I'm like, oh, I feel like having hamburgers, I buy double or triple the amount of meat, and then I make the hamburgers, and then I freeze them in patties. So I actually do not want this to unthaw. I will take this out of the freezer the day of, because if I unthaw them now, they're gonna be gunky. We don't want them gunky, we want them delicious. So let's get our chicken and salmon. Okay, so yes, it's Monday. I did my laundry on Friday, and here we are. Let me pull up what I picked out, or what my thought was. In the beginning, you saw how I planned out what I am going to wear. And now I don't remember, so I'm figuring. So, I know the lighting is not terrific, but wanted to just say that we're wrapped up. My weekly reset is done, condensed this week, but focused on the main things that kind of give me the decision fatigue or stress me out or cause me maybe to be later for work than I want to. Is my lunches are ready, my breakfasts are mostly ready, my dinner's planned out, things in the freezer defrosting, simple, I have a plan, and my clothes are ready for the week. So those are like the big things that really stress me out. Those things really make a big difference and stop your mornings and days from feeling rushed and stressed. So I hope that you guys found that video helpful. If you're interested, I will link in the description box below all my systems videos, which really kind of will get your head wrapped around what my mindset is about how I run my home. But remember, just start where you are, take one small step, give yourself some grace, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.